The same private jet that Mazi is on in this interview seems to be the same private jet that can be found on Peerspace. So recently there's been a guy going viral on the Pop the Balloons team because he came to the show with all of his diamonds on, being really flashy, even in the things that he said. And in my humble opinion, I feel like he only came on the show to look for a gold digger. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about Mazi. But here's a little flashback just in case you ain't see that episode.
What's your name?
Mazi.
Mazi, mic up.
Mazi.
Okay, and Mazi, how old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
I own a trucking company and a car wash.
Okay, very cool. So what are some things you like to do for fun?
Travel, book private jets, yachts, and pop bottles in clubs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't see till he got up close that he had the grill. So I was like, when he
It's
started.
my teeth. It's in the grill.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my teeth.
Oh, well.
It's 30K.
No, I'm just playing.
It's
But
30K in my mouth.
Hey,
Hey.
It's a house.
I know.
You ever been on a private jet before?
No, not yet.
Not yet. I want to find out.
No.
So after doing that episode, he became the poster child of clowns that money does not unlame you. So a couple weeks after that episode aired, he did an interview with Arlette and BM. And it was pretty obvious that Arlette's husband, BM, was not feeling Mazi's vibe.
So obviously the whole point of the show is to find love. So was you actually looking for love as well? Like that's the main thing about the show. The girls that you saw there, was you trying to match one of them?
To be honest, I wouldn't have matched with none of the girls that you had on the lineup.
Why is that?
I require a certain type of woman, certain type of standards, look, the whole nine, career, mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to deal with me, a guy like me.
So obviously we see you are in a, is that a jet? Is that a private jet that you're in?
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna take a trip to Vegas to go sports bet.
So you took a trip to Vegas on a private jet?
I'm about to.
Or you're about to?
Okay.
Okay. So is this your lifestyle? You just like to just live life very high? Is this what you do?
Yeah, that's why I
every
say
day?
it. Take a, yeah, this is a regular day. This ain't nothing special. This is a regular
It's a
day.
regular
I'm going to
day.
go sports bet in Vegas.
So it's pretty obvious that Mazi's whole persona is that he has money. He likes to show his dollars. But fans and followers of the Pop the Balloon show have started to realize the same private jet that Mazi is on in this interview seems to be the same private jet that can be found on Peerspace. And for you all that don't know, Peerspace is where you could basically rent out a room. You could rent out for an event center. You could rent out for an hour. So clearly you could rent out this setup that looks like a private jet for $130 an hour, which is not a lot of money for somebody that's claiming that they have private jet money. So if you look closely, there's two lights in the background, there's a beige seat, there's a screen right behind his head, along with this window. Now let's see if this matches what is on Peerspace. At a first glance, that is exactly what this scene is right here on Peerspace. This looks like the same exact seat. Those look like the same exact lights, the same screen. So allegedly he rented out a private jet scenery just to look like he's on a private jet. But the question is, why? Why go through that level of hassle just for an interview? I feel like people that lead with money, they're honestly trying to hide their insecurities. They're trying to hide who they actually are. See, because somebody with substance, somebody that has good conversation, somebody that can make you laugh, they don't have to buy so many materialistic things to look like they have money. The craziest thing is that some of the richest people on this planet, I mean Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, the richest guys that you could think about, they don't walk around with all these diamonds. Don't get me wrong, I like jewelry, but I feel like there's a certain point where it just becomes excessive, especially when I could go on your Instagram and you're posted up next to every expensive thing that you own. Where I'm from, you just become a better lick. People with real money do not feel the need to show everybody that they have money. But to what Mazi said that this is a normal day in the life for him. But for it to come out that you've been lying about these things, you're on a fake set as if you're on a movie scene or something like that, it's just why? Why are you trying to prove to us so bad that you're a guy that has money? If you're not living that type of life, it's still fine. Let's just say you find a girl that is actually into you for you and not the private jets, which is what you want. She's not going to care whether or not you have a private jet or not. But the woman that sees your private jet and she's like, oh my God, you have a private jet, she's not with you for you. She's with you for the experience. The worst part about being with a woman that is with you for the experience that you can give her, there's always a dude that can give her a better experience. So not only did you get caught, you really played yourself.
You took a trip to Vegas on a private jet.
I'm about to.
Oh, you're about to?
Okay.
Okay.
This reminds me of that time that Bow Wow lied about being on a private jet. Then a fan took a picture of him while he was on a common commercial flight.
Do you remember the Bow Wow challenge? Back in 2017, the rapper Lil Bow Wow posted a tweet about his press tour alongside a picture of a private jet, obviously implying that he had taken the photo and that was his mode of transport. However, a Twitter user then posted an image exposing that Bow Wow was actually just on the same commercial flight as them, and people eventually found out that the photo Bow Wow had used was just taken from a private transport company's website. For the next week, the internet clowned on Bow Wow endlessly by posting their own fake flexes on social media alongside the hashtag Bow Wow challenge, the most notable participant being 50 Cent.
In my opinion, this is a prime example of the social media sickness. A sickness of people that will do anything for validation or attention just to keep up a persona.
They found out that a lot of creators and influencers are broke.
This man is not lying, and he is not exaggerating. I'm gonna share a story with you guys. I am in no way making fun of these people or their situation. It just genuinely perplexes me that this even happened. If you're new here, hey, I'm Nessa. I'm 26. I've been doing social media for the last 10 years. I actually used to live in Hollywood in LA, and I've been sharing a lot of my experiences, good and bad, mainly bad. So definitely check out my other story times. What I'm about to share with you, I genuinely cannot believe this. To set the tone, I want you to remember that everybody that I am mentioning that lived in this place had over 500,000 followers, okay? And online, they were flexing cars, money, jewelry, designer, the whole shebang. One time at the pool, I met a couple of people. They invited me and my friends back to their apartment. I could already see my friends commenting on this video because they're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Because how could you forget this? So we go up to the apartment expecting that, just these two people live there. This was a 1-bedroom apartment. Why did 15 to 20 different influencers live in there at the same time? The 1-bedroom had all these bunk beds without even mattresses. Blankets on the floor, sleeping bags. Then you see all these backpacks full of designer, chains, jewelry. I saw people fight over the closet. Like I said, all of these people were flexing online, portraying their life to be so fabulous, so glamorous in LA. But this was really their situation. They were all cooped the fuck up. I remember asking them, how do y'all live like this? No offense, but I could not be in here with 15 to 20 people. How when I tell you I would see some of these men try to bring girls in. I honestly never would have thought that I would see two people with over 10 million followers fight over a granola bar. LA. Anything to portray the lifestyle.
The craziest part is that the one thing that Mazi felt like will play in his favor backfired 10 times fold. He could have easily just walked in as himself. Fellas like this open up the door to be used and then play victim when the user uses them. Now, we don't know exactly how much Mazi is lying about his lifestyle. We really don't know what's real and what's fake. The only thing we know is that you cannot believe everything you see on the internet. This is a prime example. If you go on Mazi's Instagram, he has nothing but pictures showing his high life. But in this day and time, you could rent out a private jet, you could rent out a Rolls Royce, you could rent out a penthouse. You don't know what to believe. This is why you never go on social media and you see how somebody else is living and you're like, dang, I wish I was living like that. Because you don't really know if that person's really living like that. And also, you don't know what that person had to go through just to sit on that yacht or just to sit on that private jet, if it's really a private jet. And if he's faking this whole persona, if he does attract a woman that is attracted to this life that he is showing, he's now gonna have to maintain a life that he was never living. Attract a woman for being you. Don't attract a woman for an image that you've created, because it's going to be hard for you to maintain. And when you get caught, boy, you're going to be looking crazy. Wait. Last thing I want to say is, fellas, if a lady does not accept you because you may not have the nicest car, you may not have the nicest penthouse, but you have some type of aspirations, that is not the woman for you, all right? The woman for you is going to see you. She's not going to be looking around the house for materialistic things, certain type of labels, certain name brand, certain sneakers. She's not gonna be looking at those kind of things. A lot of times we want a woman so bad that we will change ourselves into something, mold ourselves into something that she will be more interested in. Always level yourself up, but don't become something that you're not. Now we can end this video. Hey man, it's been your boy Ty Boogie. Until next time, man.